Hello everyone, welcome back to Majora's Mask. My name is Dario, and I'm probably going to be doing that for the last time for a good while, because if I do everything correctly, this is going to be the last full 3-day cycle we do before we see the credits. This is a very big game. I believe I said that in the beginning. It's a big game, but the actual main story is quite small. A lot of the length and gameplay comes from extra bonus stuff that you'll do, like getting all the heart pieces or masks and things of that nature. So I was very tempted in the last episode to just go straight to the moon to face the Skull Kid, but I decided not to. I decided I wanted to prepare, and clearly I need more preparation because I cannot beat the stupid freaking thing. Oh my god. Anyways, and so I just decided to do one more cycle, one last cycle to try to do everything correctly that we can, because it doesn't feel right to leave the whole Cafe and Anju side quest incomplete, and just some things that we know about. It just feels like we have to make amends before we finish everything off, at least for now. So before anything, as usual, we're gonna go through and collect some items. I ended up getting a lot more rupees than I was expecting, which is fine. It works out for me. Let's see, what do we got now? Bombs, arrows. Kind of wouldn't mind some Deku Nuts and other things, but that's fine. It works out. And I'll just go ahead and loop back to West Clocktown. And I'm kind of nervous because there's going to be a lot we're going to do in this cycle before we head up the clock tower on the third day. So it seems like I'm wasting time, but if you remember, for the Anju and Cafe side quests, there's just a lot of waiting. So in the meantime, we're going to be getting stuff done. First thing I'm going to do is pull out money. So it works out that I got a bit, so it means I don't have to spend a lot. Let's go to this guy. Hopefully this is the last time we talk to him, but I feel like I'll need to come back for more money. Every time. You think I would learn eventually. So we're gonna go ahead and come here to grab a powder keg. Oh cool, it was only 50 rupees. So we got that taken care of. And then we're gonna warp up to Mountain Village real quick. Very appropriate for the holiday season. We're back in the snowy Mountain Village. And I could have done this really at any time, but I just never found myself up here or willing to make the detour. Especially since time moves so fast, but I think we'll get more use out of it in this cycle. If you remember, this is the Mountain Smithy. You have this guy, Gabor. What's his name? Gabor. And I forgot what his name is. We talked to them before. It's been a while, though. Zubora, and I think he says this guy's name is Gubora or something. Zubora and Gubora, right. So I think they were some of the first people we talked to when we got here, actually. And they're just being your usual Abbott and Cello, just talking to each other. But if we use our fire arrow, everything's working again, and they can go back to work. So we can hand them our sword. Alright, to reforge your sword, it will cost 100 rupees. It'll be ready at sunrise. You'll have to let us hold on to your sword until then. Keep in mind that after you use your reforged sword 100 times, it will lose its edge and it'll be back to its original sharpness. So, would you like your sword to be reforged for 100? Thanks for dropping in. Now then, I'm off straight to work. Come back tomorrow morning. So, they kick us out, but if you hop back in, you can actually see them working on your sword. Is that really going to take till morning? Come on, man. That's like a pocket knife. You should be able to get that done. Alright. Anyways, that's going to take a bit, which is fine because most of the side quests I'm not even gonna need the sword. I don't even think I pulled it out like once, except to, you know, pretend to slash people. We go over here to Milk Road and blast open this. Crap, that's too far. That's too far. There we go. Just push that over here. And I want to open that way up because I do want to come back and help Romani against the aliens, because I feel really bad if we just left her to her own devices to face them, because she loses her mind. Wasn't there a fairy over here? Oh, there it is. And along the way, I'm going to be collecting fairies, trying to hopefully fill up all these bottles. That'll really be helpful when we face the final boss. Let's go here. And I think... Oh, you know what? Let's check out what the Mask of Truth says. The mythical stone speaks and responds to you. Its words are hidden secrets. Spirit of a charismatic dancer who died in Termina Field dances there night after night. Huh. Charismatic dancer who dies. Very interesting. So as you can see, the Gossip Stone isn't just giving you flavor text. It actually will give you things relevant to the game's story, or a way to get a piece of heart, or even a mask, possibly. So this way's open to Romani's ranch, and our horse is available to us, which I guess I'll take just because. And she's gonna give us the same dialogue. I really don't want to go through the trading sequence again, or the... Oh my god, I didn't want to watch this. You know, this would be the problem with time travel, when everyone has to explain to you things again and again. Yeah, she's recruiting for an assistant. You're barring, no, I won't try. Alright, yeah. We'll see you later, Romani, trust us. This isn't our first rodeo. And before we leave, I'm gonna come back over here to Grog, if you remember this guy. We visited him once. He was very sad and depressed because his little chicks aren't gonna grow up to be big and strong, and that really saddened him. I heard it from my gramps, says the moon's gonna fall. You see, you might remember this. I won't repeat everything, but he gets all sad, like, I just wanted to see these little chickies grow up as roosters. Now, if you remember a few episodes back when we were doing the side quests for Cafe, we got this mask from the music dude, the Bremen mask. Wear it with C, so young animals will stake you for their leaders. Now, this one is kind of hard to get. I will totally... But if you remember, you can march. And it's said, like, really fast in the dialogue for it. You honestly probably forgot, but... You're able... I can't remember if a Gossip Stone says it or the guy says it, but... animals will mature when they follow whoever wears the Bremen mask and plays its tune. So, you can help Grog achieve his goal of seeing these chicks grow up into roosters. All that requires is just kind of slowly going around to see... There we go, there we go. Still wanted to do the side quest again after I failed it a few episodes back. I got a surprise for you, Grog. Take a look. I don't really get it, but just seeing these guys with the crests and all, I don't have regrets about anything anymore. I'm perfectly satisfied. Here, you can have this from me. You got the bunny hood. My, what long ears it has. With the power of the wild spring forward. Yeah, these guys are all roosters. You fulfilled the wishes of youth. This was added to your notebook. So, that's the bunny hood. And I'll show off what it does in a second. I'm going to go ahead and warp back to Clocktown. And if you pop on the bunny hood, Link runs super fast. It's so cool. This is one of the best masks, most useful masks in the game. Because you get to use it in dungeons. And it doesn't go too fast like the Goron mask to be kind of uncomfortable to use. So we actually got it at a pretty good time. I'm gonna go ahead and actually keep it on. And wait for... Is she coming back? Okay, perfect. So if you remember, we talked to her. She's gonna be... You too. What? No. Oh, dang, I meant to say yes. Oh, yeah, okay, so we gotta wait for this, actually. I don't think we've seen this cutscene. So, once again, this would be very confusing if you did this, because then you're like... Like, say you heard on the playground, like, oh, you just gotta talk to Anju with the blue guy mask. And then nothing happens, see? Just like, oh. But if you listen to this conversation... what is this? I have to deliver this to you. Oh, wait. This letter, where did you... From the post box. That's not my went for where, the post box where? From the post box somewhere. That's not what I meant. We might have seen this cutscene like a long time ago, actually. But now if you talk to her with the cafe mask, now she's like, oh... I guess because she just got that letter from Cafe, and she has renewed hope or something. So anyways, you just gotta remember to come back at 11:30. And so, in the meantime, we're gonna... what else are we gonna do? Just remembered something for us to do in the meantime. So, if you might not know, but I do, we're up to 3 heart pieces. If we get one more, it'll make a full heart container. And so that's going to be something real easy to do. There's a bunch of heart pieces in this game, so probably the easiest one we're going to go grab is the one over here. Usually there's supposed to be a... Oh, you know what? We'll just use this. Yeah, sometimes there's a little platform there to help us hop back over, but you have to exit a certain entrance of town, I think. And I always forget which one it is, so anyways, we'll just come right here. Now, if you remember, way back, man, we're talking about a throwback. If we talk to this old man here, he'll tell us, like, we can gaze into the telescope, and if we do, we'll look up right there. And we got the Moon's Tear. Well, we don't got it yet, but that was the Moon's Tear, in case you forgot. Oh yeah, go ahead, slap your ass at us. We'll see who's laughing very soon. And then we gotta listen to this dude's whole spiel about life, or his wife, that's right, his wife wants the Moon's Tear, and so he'll give us the deed for it. Here you go. So now we got the land title deed, and then, oh my god, that's right, we have to watch this cutscene. Now, if you've been paying attention as we've been progressing through this game, there's been a lot of Deku scrubs we've been coming across with the Deku flowers. And I've talked to a few of them, but some of them are very picky. This one in particular, he wants to open business in another place. And if we go ahead and take that deed from Clocktown to him, he'll give us this one. And so as you can tell, there's a little bit of a minor trading sequence here that goes in each cardinal? Is that the word? Each compass direction. And so it's not too bad of a way to spend time, because if you saw very quickly, there's a piece of heart at the top. And we completed a new heart container. So That extra heart will definitely come in handy when we face the Skull Kid. I think the the next one is going to be in Snowhead, so I'll meet you guys there. We come to this guy. I think we have to talk to him as Link, and he'll then start telling us about... Oh no, we do have to be a Goron. Dang it! I should have had more rupees. Oh well. Okay, so I guess you gotta talk to him as a Deku, and then he'll... I guess you're just supposed to guess this, like... Yeah, see? And then that's how he'll bring up the prompt about the Swamp Title Deed. And then we get the mountain one. So we take this deed, and then we head over to the ocean. Now, you may not remember where the third Deku Scrub is, but he's over here in Lulu's room, which is a very easy to forget place. That's where it is. It's this guy trying to break into it. And then, I think as usual, you gotta talk to him as Goron, because then it'll just be like... Yeah, so... Pull out the Goron mask. Nope. No, don't present him the Goron mask. Oh, I gotta talk to him first, that's right. He's like, oh, you're from the mountains. I wish I can go to the mountains, but that'd be really hard to do. And then it's like, oh, look, here, I got the deed for it. And he's like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Here, you can have this deed. And you might be wondering, it's like, wait, how is he gonna get out of here? And it's like, oh, there's a secret exit just for Dekus. Actually, I think I can grab another fairy if I do this correctly. Sweet. And then one last trip to Icona Canyon. The last Deku, right outside Sakon's hideout, which we're going to be at pretty soon, hopefully. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing business here. You have any blue potion in case you get cursed? Dang it, I wish I had a bunch of money. Where did it all go? I must have spent it all. So we gotta talk to him as a Zora. And we sell him the deed to Lulu's room. Feel kind of bad for that. She didn't want to have a roommate, but... Oh, now you get me a huge rupee. Wait, come back. I want to buy that blue potion. Oh yeah, there we go. I was like, how do I get across? And I think we might just have enough just to get right on over. We got another piece of heart, and we're back to 3. So, and probably the most, a great example of falling upwards, we're back at the same problem where I just needed one more heart piece, and I ended up getting a bunch more. So if we get another heart piece, I'll have a whole new heart container. So isn't that really cool? Let me talk to this thing right here. Oops, no. Let's see what this says. The Fierce Deity Mask, a mask that contains the merits of all masks, seems to be somewhere in this world. Huh, Fierce Deity Mask. Be awesome to get one of those, but probably not anytime soon. And on that note, I think I have to head back to Clocktown. So, if you remember one of the Gossip Stones, it talked about a dancer that dances somewhere in Termina Field. And if you run around, I think it's... let's see where it's at. Oh, maybe it's after a certain time. Where was that? Dang it, where was that Gossip Stone at? It said, like, he dances in Termina Field at night, but it is night, so he should be here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just run back to the stockpot end. Because as soon as we do the stockpot... as soon as I do the stockpot in, I have to run over to Romani's ranch to take care of those ghosts. I mean, I guess I don't have to. Not, like, a lot of the stuff I don't have to do, but... you know, you try to be a good person in the world, and, you know, it is what it is. Alright, she's gonna stand right here, and be right here waiting for her. And blah blah blah, yes, yes, yes. Donate the letter, yes. Alright, quickly just go ahead and drop it in the mailbox. Yes, the letter. It should be starting soon. And, oh man, I can't believe I'm going to do this again. It's so tense. Such a tense sequence. Actually, I think you could... I don't even think you have to be on your horse, really. Ah, I'll just be... Actually, I wonder if it works with the bunny hood. You know, I'll just be on the horse. I'll just be on the horse. Alright, so it should start right about now. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on this. We're going to use our mini-map just like before. And the dog right there is going to be your most helpful guide through this. It's going to tell you which ghosts are closer. And, yeah, we've already done this once before. We could totally take care of it. Okay, I'm clearly doing a poor job at this. Oh god! Oh god! Oh! How am I doing worse at this? Luckily, I think we're almost at the end, actually. I almost failed that like 3 times. Oh, jeez. Alright, so we did it. We won. And actually, I think if I hurry... Oh, okay, I'm kind of curious. Hold on. I want to see what this Gossip Stone has to say. Hello, Gossip Stone. I'm trying to talk to you. Oh my god, I'm trying to speak to you. Jeez. Is awaiting a letter from Anju. Oh, okay, so that kind of gives you a tip on how to do it. Alright, so we took care of those aliens. Now we got to go back to Clocktown and do the whole sequence for talking to Cafe. Okay. But let's see, if we could do this, if we're actually quick enough, I think if I rush over here... And I think that dancer is over here. Let's see if I can get to him. Yeah, there he is, right there. No! Okay. Okay, I'm so glad I was able to catch this. At least one thing in this game on the small screen. Look how fast the game's running. Oh my god, there's no lag or anything. I'm no longer part of the living. My sadness to the moon. I haven't left my dance to the world. I am filled with regret. Translation, I am disappointed. O moon, I have died. Oh, I plan to bring the world together and stir it into a giant melting pot with my dance. If only I had taught my dance to someone. So this is the spirit we heard about from the Gossip Stone, and if you notice, the music sounds kind of similar to a tune we've already heard. Dang it! Okay, so he only appears at night, though, and technically it was still night. And now he's gone. So we're gonna have to talk to him again later, but at least we got to see him. That was pretty funny. So let's see, the letter's about to get picked up. Oh, I can go pick up my new sword, which I will go ahead and see you guys next time. I think that's enough for an episode. Sorry, there's a lot of jumping back and forth, and but it's all gonna be worthwhile in the end, I hope. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.